sassy, nasty, hacking, stupid.
What is up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title, today is going to be a girl talk. And this is something that I've been wanting to do for a while because I know there's so many girls out there who really don't have a lot of people to talk to, really don't have like a lot of friends, or really just don't feel comfortable coming to a lot of people about what they're going through because you may feel like, you know, I don't want to be a burden, because I know sometimes I'm like that myself. So if you guys have questions, if you want advice about relationships, friendships, anything like that, like you can always just write down below and I will definitely do a video. And before I get into this video, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you turn on your post notification bell so you'll be notified every time your girl posts. And let's get into this video. So I had a little question and answer posted on my Facebook and my Instagram, and, you know, just to have more of my supporters' opinions on, like, you know, what y'all want to talk about. Because, you know, I just don't want to come on here just talking about, like, you know, anything. I just really like it to be more authentic because it's actually, you know, my supporters' questions, their concerns, their, you know, what they have that they want to talk about. So I actually do want to just talk about one answer that I did receive. I'm not going to say this person's name. I know them very well. I went to school with them. Let me go. I have my Facebook pulled up here. Okay, so I have it now. And their question was, how can I be more confident in myself, especially as a wife? First, before I even answer the question, please do not even feel bad for even having to answer this question, or don't feel like you're not where you should be, or you're at an age where you should know this and that. A lot of people make other people feel like that, but you would be surprised at how many women don't really just fully have, even if they do have a little confidence, like their confidence level is not where it's at. Like whether you're married, single, in a relationship, you'd be surprised at how many people really just still struggle with having just that confidence in themselves. And I feel like in order for you to have more confidence, it really, I'm gonna say, what is causing you to not have confidence is the main thing that I would figure out first. Like, what parts of you are you not confident in, and like what's causing you to feel that way too? Because a lot of times, especially, I'm not married, I aspire to be, but I'm not married yet. So sometimes in certain relationships and marriages, it's the spouse that's causing them to feel, you know, less confident. Not in your case, but it really just depends, because a lot of women deal with a spouse that's not supportive, or they tend to show more care towards other women versus them. Like, you just never really know what people are actually going through behind closed doors, and a lot of times that lack of self-confidence has to do with their spouse. So I would say, as far as having more confidence, what I do, because I even still, no matter what you see on social media, we all have our, you know, insecurities and stuff that we deal with. What I would do is mainly focus on finding things that really just make you happy and things that you really love to do. Like, figure out, and it's gonna take a while, it's not gonna like happen in one day, I promise. It's like, find the things that you enjoy doing, figure out what you're good at, and just kind of like pour into those things. So I'm going to give some things that help me and that will also be able to help you. And number one, seek God first. That is something that I will always tell people, even if you feel like you have no idea what to say to Him, how to actually ask for it. Even just as simple as asking Him, Lord, just please guide me in the right direction. Please help me be able to, you know, love myself more. I don't understand how I can do it, but I know that you're going to get me there, and you're going to guide me through this, and you're not going to leave me just, you know, stuck like this. I don't understand what I'm feeling right now, but I know that you are working it out. I know you're going to show me the way, and I'm paying attention. You know, it's just little things like that. Even if it's a 2-minute prayer, you're really just not good at anything. He just wants to hear from you and know that you're including Him and you want His help, not just you trying to do it all by yourself. Number 2, I would definitely find things that you are very interested in, whether it be drawing, fashion, just anything that you really like, and put your all into that. Even if you love your job, you know, you can just do so many different things. You can find new things, maybe go out and, you know, mingle. And you can always you don't even have to go out with people. You can literally go out by yourself, take yourself out for a drink, or, you know, like not like alcohol, but, you know, like just, you know, going out and getting a nice meal, getting one of your favorite drinks and something like that. And just spending that time with yourself will actually help, because I know me in school, I would always want to I would get my food, but I would always go back to the dorm or back to my room. I never would surround myself with people. You know, just going through stuff at the time. And just simply doing that is showing yourself self-care. And that's another point too. Self-care is very important. It actually does build your self-confidence, even if it's just a little bit, like taking time out to do a new hairstyle, or go get your nails done, get your feet done, go buy some new clothes, some new shoes, new house decor. So I even used to, when I had my apartment, I would like just take a day out and just clean my room, my closet. I would put on my favorite R&B songs and just vibe out, you know, and make a good meal. You know, that right there, like, I actually tried this before. If making up your bed actually does put yourself in a good mood. If you need some new makeup, some new hair products, you can do a lot of things like that. Number 3, affirmations. I actually started using those as well. They're just really motivational, positive sayings that kind of, you know, give you that extra boost every day. I definitely have a lot of those written down. Or if you have like a mirror, I don't know if y'all have ever seen Being Mary Jane. A lot of people didn't really realize it, but you would look at her and think that she definitely was just the most confident person. She would have the sticky notes on her mirror in her bathroom, to where when she walks in, it's like her reminding herself every day that she is beautiful, and, you know, different things that she was really struggling with. So I would definitely do that. Even if you have to do that same method, you can do that. You can have something that's on your phone. I know I keep a lot of positive stuff on my wallpaper and my lock screen. That's definitely something that's really... Number 4, I watch a lot of self-confidence videos on YouTube, like this one. I actually go on and I watch other people when I'm going through certain things, or when I just want to feel like, you know, better if somebody just did something to me, or if I'm just kind of like down about a situation, I'll go and I'll watch them. And it does kind of put you in a better mood, because they're helping you realize, like, hey, like you like snap back to reality, like, wait a minute, like this, what? I know who I am. What? You know, like, so that's one thing that you can definitely do. Is all you gotta do is type in self-confidence, girl talk, and there's so many of them, and they definitely help you get through that type of situation, especially when it comes to lack of self-confidence, because it can really come from anywhere. It can come from like your physical appearance, or your personality, or even trauma from childhood. It's just so many things that tie to cause that one, you know, problem, which is lack of self-confidence. I believe we're on number 5. Let me know, because I kind of got a little off. But be yourself. Like, just be your authentic self. I have struggled with that for a long time, because being in the profession I was in now, you can be yourself to a certain extent, because it's like you're supposed to be yourself. But when you're in a profession where you have to dress a certain way or act a certain way around certain higher up people, it's like you're kind of masking who you are. You're kind of asking me to mask who I am, or, you know, to talk a certain way, act a certain way, be a certain way, but you want me to be myself at the same time. So it doesn't really work. And then even with relationships, people will change who they are or act a certain way because they see that what they are doesn't really match with what they like. That is not what you do, because if that person is not really feeling how you are or what you do, they're not really interested, that doesn't mean you change everything about you to match them, because what that means is who you are doesn't fit them. So that means you need to let them go find what fits them. And that's where I wish now, thinking back, even just maybe like from like a year or two ago, that I would have did in the first place, instead of trying to become something for someone else, basically. Like, and there's somebody out there who already likes you just how you are. So that's another thing with self-confidence. I would say just be yourself. And if they don't like you, they can kick rocks, honestly. Now, for the main part about self-confidence, in being a wife, with me not being a wife, it's like, I think I can still like give you this information, you know, because I want to be married one day. And I would just really understand that your husband married you for who you are, and that in itself is like comforting, because it's like, okay, this man married me because of who I am. I've been myself this whole time. And you just have to understand that you're gonna have times where y'all go out and you may see women that are beautiful, and you're kind of like, it's a habit. Sometimes you self-critic, or you like, what do you call it? You compare yourself to other women and stuff like that. Or you may see someone that's doing this and that and the third, or they may make more money, or they may dress different, or they may look, just glowy and, all pretty and stuff. And it's just, you start to kind of doubt yourself, or be like, maybe I'm not good enough for him, or maybe I'm not this, maybe I'm not that. But if he's not making you feel like you're not what he wants, or you're not this compared to somebody else, then I would definitely just try to take that time to just really, or even if you have to talk to somebody that you can trust about it, that you are enough. That's really where the lack of That's where the lack of self-confidence comes from, is because somewhere in there you feel like you're not enough for this person, or you feel like you need to change something and you just don't feel good, or you don't dress up anymore, you don't get your hair done no more, you don't do these things anymore because of how you feel on the inside, because you're thinking like, as a wife, I'm just like, I need to be, but you're exactly what you need to be, because if you weren't, he would not have married you. So that's one thing I would definitely say, is that he loves you for who you are, and your confidence level will get there. And if he's a real dude and he really cares about you, and this is like a real strong, solid relationship and marriage, he will help you. He will not make you feel like you just have problems and you're too this and that, and you're too down on yourself. I can't deal with that. Because I've been around people, and I've met people who will literally like treat you almost like you're on Dr. Phil and you just need help, or you just got too many issues. You have dad issues, you got this issues, you got that issues, and they'll make you feel like, well, I'll just keep you at this level, because like, I can't deal with that, or I don't want to be with you anymore, I don't want to take you serious because of this and that. A real man is definitely going to be with you through all of that you're going through. So don't feel like you have to figure out everything on your own, or you have to already come like, he's gonna understand. Definitely. That's the one thing I learned along the way, is that if he wants you, he will have you. If he wants to talk to you, he will talk to you. And if he wants to be there for you to get you through to your destination, to your high confidence level, he will definitely do that. So in conclusion, this is really all just a test of faith, really. Like it's my mom always tells me that God is gonna send you through a test, and this could be a test. How you feel about yourself right now could be God testing you to see how you're gonna act in this situation, and seeing how you're gonna treat this situation. And if you fail, he will send you through it again and again and again and again, until you get sick of it and see like, you know what, I keep doing the same thing, I keep thinking the same way, and it's just I keep going through the same thing. So that's definitely something that I have learned. So definitely be kind to yourself. We are our worst critic, especially when it comes to having confidence, and we don't think that we're as good as somebody else, or we don't think that we're, what we should be, and we're exactly what we should be. We're exactly how God made us, and that is perfect in his image. For me personally, I was never like a person to want to get on camera or anything like that, but I enjoy YouTube, and I was like, man, like I really would like to. I just have I didn't have that confidence to get on YouTube. I didn't think that my videos were going to be, as good. I was like, I don't know if I'm not really that good, or I'm not that, I don't really do much right now. So I was like, okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. But I watched Jalen. I'll have to leave his Instagram below. He definitely taught me how to just do it. Anything you want to do, just do it. Like, you can't focus on what other people think. Just do it, because that right there has helped my self-confidence shoot up even more, because I struggled with it even in school. Even when I was younger, little, and even as an adult, you know, I struggle with it. I still kind of struggle with some things, but I found things that I like to do, things that I'm good at, and I put more effort into that, and I focus on myself a lot more. And that could also be another thing. Maybe you're putting more emphasis on things that are not that important, especially other people's opinions, because that's another thing that comes from lack of self-confidence. And if there's anyone else out here that really wants to talk about anything, or if, I'm actually just gonna have this video for my girls that want to have conversations. Y'all can talk to each other in the comments, and I will also be in there too. Y'all can talk to me too. And if you have anything you want to talk about, you can write it in there. Y'all can talk about. This is just a place where you can. It's a safe place to talk about what y'all struggle with. You know, your lack of self-confidence, where it comes from, like things like that. If you're comfortable doing that, because you'd be surprised at how many people are going through the same thing. That's the one thing I had to learn, is that you are not alone. You're not the only person who is going through. There's somebody out there that you're gonna find and be like, hey, like, we're going through the same thing, like, let's talk about it, and you'll feel so much better. So I'm definitely gonna use let y'all use the comments to just talk and, you know, share how y'all feel. If you want me to do more videos on just specific things, it's a pretty broad subject, lack of confidence, because it comes from so many different things, so many different places in people's lives. So if you want specific help, I will definitely do what I did today. And for who sent me the question, if you ever want to talk, you know, I'm a message away. If you need more actual specific help, you know, you can call and we can talk about it, and definitely give you more tips, personal tips that you can do, like a regimen every day that you can do to help, because I'm in the journey as well. I'm not just here oh, I've made it, so I'm gonna tell y'all how to make it. No, I'm still going through it. It's still a daily fight. But that is it for this girl talk today. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this video, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. And please don't forget, I'm just gonna remind y'all one more time that we're gonna be doing a Halloween vlog. I'm praying that they actually do set their house up this year, because I know last year was COVID, like when it first happened. So I was like, you know, I wasn't really sure. Now that I thought about it yesterday, because they didn't actually set up their house with COVID. But now that things have kind of opened back up and got moving, I'm pretty sure they will. So we'll be dropping that for Halloween. And I will see y'all in my next video.
Nasty, hacking, stupid, what's happening?